Hello students, welcome to all. Myself Amol Palve, and we are continue our chapter gravitation there. In the last lecture, we study about the acceleration due to gravity and variation in acceleration due to gravity in with altitude. So we know the acceleration due to gravity is decreases as the altitude or height from Earth's surface is increased. Now today we are going to study the variation in acceleration due to gravity, variation in acceleration due to gravity, that is g, with depth. So let's see here what is the effect of depth on acceleration due to gravity there. We already studied one effect, that is the effect of altitude on the acceleration due to gravity, and we conclude that the acceleration due to gravity is decreases with increase in height from the earth surface. Now let's see, we have to study here what is the effect of depth on acceleration due to gravity. Now we know the we can imagine the earth as a sphere made up of large number of concentric uniform spherical cells. The total mass of the earth is the combined mass of all these spherical shells. When an object is on the surface of the earth, it experiences the gravitational force as if the entire mass of the earth is concentrated at the center. So when we consider that any object is on the earth's surface, then the whole mass of the earth is concentrated at the center of the earth. Now we know the acceleration due to gravity. We know acceleration due to gravity, that is g, on earth's surface, on earth surface is g is equal to capital G m upon r square, where capital G is the universal gravitational constant, capital M is the mass of earth, and r is the radius of earth. Okay, so this is the formula for acceleration due to gravity on the earth's surface. Now here we know if m is the mass of the earth, now consider rho is the density. Now consider the density of earth as a rho. So rho is equal to density of earth. Consider the density of earth is rho there, and we know the formula for density is equal to mass upon volume. So rho is equal to capital M, that is the mass of earth, upon V, volume of earth. So here we know the earth, we can be imagined that earth is a sphere, and we know the formula for volume of sphere. So if I find out mass, capital M is equal to rho into 4 by 3 pi r cube. What is this 4 by 3 pi r cube? This 4 by 3 pi r cube is the formula for volume of sphere, and here we can imagine that earth is a sphere there, spherical in shape. So we use the formula here for volume of earth, that is 4 upon 3 pi r cube. Now here if I here we get the value of mass there. If I substitute this value of mass in the formula of g, therefore we get small g is equal to capital G m. So sorry, instead of m we put rho 4 by 3 pi r cube and divided by r square. Now here capital R is the radius of earth, so r square and this square get cancelled. So what is the formula for G? in terms of density g into rho 4g rho pi r upon 3. So this is the formula for acceleration due to gravity in terms of density there. So therefore, see, acceleration due to gravity on the earth's surface in terms of density is 4 by 3 pi rho g into r, and this is the equation number 1. See, what is the formula? This is the formula for acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth, and if the object is on the surface of the earth, then the distance is capital R, that is the radius of the earth. Now consider a body at point P at the depth d below the surface of the earth. Now see, here we have to consider a body which is at a depth d below the surface of the earth. So here first suppose this is the earth. Okay, now we have to consider another body which is at depth d below the surface of the earth. Now here I draw a second sphere here. See, here this is the body which is at the surface of the earth. Suppose this one is the center of earth, this is the surface of earth, then center to surface, this is the radius capital R. Now what? We consider that body is at point P, and this point P is at depth d from the earth surface. So below the earth surface the point P is at depth d there. Now here the force on body at P due to the material outside the inner sphere shown by shaded region. So here the force due to the here the force on a body at point P due to the material outside of inner sphere is here. This is the material here in that region. This is the outside material for point P. Okay, this is shown by this shaded portion here. Now what? The net force on P is only due to the material inside the inner sphere of radius whose radius is this one, capital R minus d. Means at point P the force is due to only this inner part, okay, inner surface there below the surface d, and whose radius is capital R minus d. So therefore if I find acceleration due to gravity at P that is below surface at depth d is. So if I find out the acceleration due to gravity at depth d, then it is g suffix d is equal to capital G capital M upon in bracket r minus d bracket square. See, because r minus d is the radius here, distance between center and point P is r minus d now. So I write here, where again here instead of m I write m dash. So what is m dash here? See, m dash is the mass of the inner sphere. बरोबर है? Here we use the mass of inner sphere. M dash is the mass of inner sphere here. Now GD is the mass of inner sphere. Now m dash and GD is the acceleration due to gravity at depth d, that is at point P. Now we know, density is not depend upon the size or amount or quantity there. So here if we consider the inner sphere or only the outer sphere or whole earth, the density is the same, because density is depend upon the material, it is not depend upon quantity. So here the density of earth is same, and we know the formula for mass in terms of density, that is m dash is equal to 4 by 3, that is volume, pi. But now volume is what? Radius of the inner sphere, and 4 by 3 pi r cube. So here instead of radius I put r minus d bracket cube into rho. So this is what? M dash here, 4 by 3 pi in bracket r minus d bracket cube into rho there. So this is the mass of inner sphere in terms of density. Now let's put this value in the acceleration due to gravity at depth d. So gd is equal to capital G into 4 by 3 pi in bracket r minus d bracket cube into rho divided by r minus d bracket square. Now here this square and this cube get cancelled, only r minus d is square there, in cube the square is cancelled. Okay, so here we get the formula for gd is equal to 4 by 3 pi rho g in bracket r minus d there, and this is the equation number 2. Now we get two equations there. Equation number 1 is the acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth in terms of density. Now equation number 2, that is the acceleration due to gravity on at point P below the earth surface, that is at depth d in terms of density. Now here divide equation 2 by equation 1. Now what? Divide equation 2 by equation 1, we get gd upon g is equal to 4 by 3 pi rho g in bracket r minus d divided by 4 by 3, now the value of g, pi rho g into r. So here 4 by 3 pi rho g get cancelled, because same values are there in numerator and denominator. So what we get, see here, therefore gd acceleration due to gravity at depth d upon g is equal to r minus d upon r. So here gd is equal to, so if I distribute here gd is equal to g in bracket, make the denominator, write the denominator separate, then what? If I separate the denominator, then r upon r minus d upon r, that is r get cancelled. We get the formula here for acceleration due to gravity at depth d is equal to g in bracket 1 minus d upon r there. So this is the formula. This equation gives the acceleration due to gravity at depth d below the earth surface. Okay, acceleration due to gravity at depth d below the earth surface there. So here it shows that the acceleration due to gravity decreases with depth d. So as the depth below the earth surface increases, the acceleration due to gravity decreases. Okay, now let's see here. So we conclude that the acceleration due to gravity is decreases with altitude and decreases with depth also, means the value of acceleration due to gravity is maximum on the surface of the earth there. Now let's study the some special conditions there. So special cases. Now let's see what is the first case. At the center of the earth. So here if I consider the acceleration due to gravity at the center of the earth. First condition, at the center of the earth, this depth is equal to radius. Okay, if we move from surface to earth, then the distance of the depth is equal to the radius of earth. D is equal to r, and if I put this d is equal to r in the expression in equation of GD, then we get C, GD is equal to G in bracket 1 minus D is equal to R, so R upon R. R upon R means 1, 1 minus 1 is 0, 0 into G, it is equal to 0. So it means that hence a body, the acceleration due to gravity at the center of the earth is equal to what? 0. So here we write G, acceleration due to gravity at the center of earth is 0. So what is the effect of acceleration due to gravity if the gravity is 0? What is the effect there? So see, if we consider, see the weight of any object, if we have to find out the weight of any object, then formula for weight is equal to m into g. So if we find out where the weight of object, where the acceleration due to gravity is more, then the weight is more. If the acceleration due to gravity is less, then the weight is less, and hence if we find out the weight of object at center, then we have to put mass into g, but the acceleration due to gravity at the center is 0, so m into 0, so the weight of the object is 0 at the center of the earth. Hence a body of mass m, if taken to the center of the earth, will not experiences the force of gravity due to earth. This can also be understood due to symmetry. The case is similar to the force of gravity on an object placed at the center of spherical shell, as here spherical shell. So if we place the object at center of spherical shell, then also the force exerted due to gravity is 0 there, and the force exerted due to gravity is equal to the weight of the object, that is the weight is 0 at center of the earth. Thus the value of acceleration due to gravity. Thus we conclude here from these two expressions, the variation due to altitude and variation due to depth, we conclude that the acceleration due to gravity is maximum at the surface of the earth. The value goes on decreasing. See first G, first conclusion is that G is maximum on surface of earth. This was the first conclusion. G is maximum on the surface of earth. Second, G increase in depth, below surface So here if increase in depth below surface, here I write G decreases with the value of G decreases with first increase in depth below surface, and second increase in height above surface. So if the height or depth whatever, if there is a increase if there is an increase in height above the surface of earth, the acceleration due to gravity decreases there. So here we know these three statements, these are important conclusion from this. The G, acceleration due to gravity, is maximum on the surface of earth. and the acceleration due to gravity decreases with increase in depth below earth, and the acceleration due to gravity decreases with increase in height above the earth. Graphically, the variation of acceleration due to gravity according to depth and height can be expressed as below. So if we express it graphically, how the acceleration due to gravity increases or decreases, let's see it graphically. So this is the x y axis, okay, this is the origin O, where the center of earth is there. This is what? This O is the center of earth. On y axis, I take the value of acceleration due to gravity on y axis, and from the center the distance is taken on x axis. Now see here, this 0 means what? Center of the earth. This 0 means center of earth, and we know at the center the acceleration due to gravity is 0. Okay, so here the center is there where acceleration due to gravity is 0. Now here if we move, if we increase the distance from the center of the earth, then the distance which is here equal to radius, that is equal to r. Okay, so here if the distance is equal to capital R, then the point must be on the surface of the earth, that is here where the acceleration due to gravity is maximum. So here I take the point where the acceleration due to gravity is maximum there. Now this is if I move from 0 to r, then this is inside the depth, that is the below the earth surface. And if I increase the r here on x axis, then it is altitude. See, this point is the surface of earth, then below the surface of earth depth is there, and above the surface of earth altitude is there. Okay, now while in the depth writing r minus d, so small r is equal to r minus d in case of depth here. So if the distance from the center of earth, we get the value of g as a function of r, and that is g of r is equal to small r upon capital R. So in case of depth, we get the function here, which is the equation of straight line with the slope g upon r passing through origin. So here if I consider the depth, then we get this equation, this function, the acceleration due to gravity is the function of capital small r upon capital R. If I find out this is the equation for line, so if this equation represents the equation of line, then we show that the variation in acceleration due to gravity from center to the surface is the line in terms of straight line passing through origin. So here I draw the graph like this. This is the variation in acceleration due to gravity in depth there, which is straight line inside the earth. So inside the earth, this is the variation in acceleration due to gravity due to depth. This is the straight line passing through origin, because the equation of depth gives the straight line equation, represents the straight line equation. Now in case of altitude, what? Small r is equal to capital R plus h. Okay, so when I get the equation here, we get g of r is equal to g into capital R square upon r square. So square term is there, and hence this is not straight line, this is not the equation of line. So here there is a decrease in acceleration due to gravity with height, but that decrease is exponential there. So with the increase in distance, the acceleration due to gravity decreases. So this is the representation of second graph. So this is the representation of acceleration due to gravity with altitude there. Here the decrease in acceleration due to gravity with height is like this. So this is what? This is the outside of earth, okay, and this is outside of earth, means at height h from earth surface, and this is this point on earth surface. So see, if you are at the center, imagine that you are at the center. If I move from center to surface, then from center to surface the radius is increased and acceleration due to gravity is increased. At the surface the acceleration due to gravity is maximum, and above the earth surface if I move again with altitude, acceleration due to gravity is decreased. So see, at the center acceleration due to gravity is 0. On the earth surface acceleration due to gravity is maximum, and that acceleration due to gravity is equal to what? 9.8 meter per second square. So this is the value of acceleration due to gravity on the surface of the earth, and as we move away from the surface of the earth, then again acceleration due to gravity goes on decreasing. So today we study the effect of, today and yesterday combiningly we study the effect of acceleration due to gravity with altitude, with depth, and the value of acceleration due to gravity on the center of the earth. So see, if we have to find out the acceleration due to gravity at height h, then formula is g in bracket gh, that is the acceleration due to gravity at height h. The formula is 1 minus twice h upon r, or the formula which we get is g in bracket r square upon r plus h bracket square. So from this we can conclude that acceleration due to gravity decreases as height above the earth surface increases. Then second formula we discuss here, gd, g in bracket 1 minus d upon r. So here, as the depth below the earth surface increases, the acceleration due to gravity decreases, and we consider a special condition here. If d is equal to r, that is at center of earth, acceleration due to gravity at center of earth is equal to 0, because if I put d is equal to r here, then 1 minus 1 is 0, so acceleration due to gravity at center is equal to 0. Okay, so this is for tomorrow. Next topic we discuss about it on this is for today. Next topic we discuss on tomorrow. Thank you.